Why do people do evil things and how that can actually make your life better? Today on this show, I'm going to explain all of those things and how to escape from the treachery that is yourself. I'm Evan, and this is The Art of Mental Fitness. You guys like my new intro? Kind of a little salesy. You like the thumbnail of this video? It's intense. Well, I wrote a piece about this, and I think it was around the time of that school shooting, just trying to make sense of it all. Not that I was giving the guy a reason or anything. I was just use it as a platform to essentially help someone else to do something that doesn't suck. And what I came to the conclusion to, other than the fact that, yes, people are psychopaths, yes, there are just horrible, horrible humans that are evil. I believe all those things. What I came to the conclusion to is that some people do acts of evil not because they're evil per se or born evil, but the fact that their mind has become a dark and insidious, incestuous, disgusting nightmare of a place. And when your mind is dark like that, you perceive the external world as also being dark like that. And when you see dark things, you do dark actions. And I just drew a line between point A and point B of how your thinking affects your decision making. Whoa, I know it's super advanced, it's really not, but it's important to think about. Actually, it's important to do about, because we're going to see at the end here why that's the key to life, is changing your thinking. Anyways, so a perfect example of this, doing something evil, right? Having a dark mind or a dark internal state is there are people that see something innocent, something beautiful, something sweet, something just absolutely pure, and all they want to do is crush it and destroy it. That is not human nature, okay? That is our instinctual response. If you see something beautiful or something, let's say cute, like the cat in the thumbnail, your reaction shouldn't be to kill it, okay? And the people who do, when you see something beautiful, right, and you want to kill it, assuming you're not a complete psychopath, what has happened is your perception of reality has become strongly distorted. Dare I say, demented. And what that does is it changes your behaviors. Oh, now I'm going from thoughts to behaviors. Yeah. It changes your behaviors, okay? So I'm going to chop this down. I kind of chopped it down in the post. I'll link that for you on Instagram. But basically, what happens is my internal world, I see sickness. I see I'm just going to use some random ones. Tons of shame, tons of anger. I'm behind in life. Life's out to get me. Poor me. F this place. I want to get out of here. I don't like anything. That kind of sounds like my autobiography 5 years ago. Anyways, it becomes dark and dark and dark, and my thinking snowballs with it. And I'm pissed, and I'm sad, and I'm disgusted, and I'm walking around going, I'm fine. No, I'm cool. Yeah, can I get the avocado on the burrito bowl? Yeah, no, see, exactly. And then you see a cat, fuck that cat. You don't even know what it is. It could feel instinctual. It could feel like, I just want to murder that cat for no reason. That's because your world is dark, and you've become evil because your thoughts have literally demented your mind into a sick, disgusting swamp of pain and suffering. Yeah. Now, how's that going to help you? Obviously, unless you degenerate to the point where you want to go kill cats, in which case I would definitely call a hotline immediately, but probably hasn't. You probably might be around the lines of like, oh, cats are cute, but I don't give an F about cats. I'm sad. Or you could just be like, I'm numb. I feel nothing. Or you could just be making bad self-sabotaging decisions. You're like, oh, there I am again, buying hookers. Oh, there I am again, snorting cocaine. Oh, there I am again, smoking a bunch of weed all day and binge eating. I only laugh because it's like, whoop. Okay, anyways. So those could be your demented mind things. That could be your killing the cat. Killing the cat could be killing you. And you go, yeah, but no. It's your thinking, okay? And we have a fundamental axiom here called change your thinking, change your life. I did not write that. I did not invent that, but it is extremely true. And I'm going to give that to you guys on the real. It takes a significant amount of effort to change your thinking, okay? Like a lot of effort. And if you're not willing to put in the effort to change your thoughts, then you're not going to get better, period. End of story. So if you come back to me a week later and you go, hey, did you change your thinking? Yeah, I kind of did for a minute, but it was hard, so I stopped. Then get the F out. Nothing else is going to help you. Like literally nothing else. If your thinking stays the same, you can do all the journals, all the gratitude lists, all the CBT, EBT, DBT, QBT, every kind of therapy in the entire universe, and you will not get better because you think the same way. It's the same you souped up on all this stuff with crappy thinking. You're going to make crappy decisions, going to have a crappy mood, okay? That's just the end of the story. However, I want to give you guys a shortcut. I want to give you guys the ability to sort of make this easier and faster, something that I wish I had 10 years ago. And this goes directly into evil people. Because what evil people do, not saying that I'm evil, but what happens is they see the cat and they get amplified. They're going to murder the cat. We're using the cat murdering. They want to murder the cat because it's amplified by emotions. It's turned up by emotions. There's rage and there's anger and boom, and they just become it. Okay, I actually learned this. I think I learned this from Tony Robbins. I don't know. Did I learn this from Tony Robbins? Anyways, they become enraged by it and it becomes them. And it's so fast. If you want to speed up changing your thinking, you have to fuel it with emotions. You're like, what the hell does that mean, Evan? I will give you the absolute best example. And I came off some meds about 4 years ago, and all of a sudden, the torrential storm of Evan's anger was there. I asked my friend in the park. We used to box in the park. We used to beat him up and drop him in the middle of the park. Anyways, what I was doing was I was taking my thinking, which was really crappy, and I was using anger to motivate it. I'm the best. I'm just going to get out there and destroy things. I'm the greatest. I'm the smartest. It was ridiculous, and I was getting pissed when I said it, but it worked. So if you're a guy, get mad at yourself. Get mad, but don't use the anger to like go loath or go beat up your girlfriend. Use it to make yourself better. Use it to motivate yourself. Use it to say, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of being depressed. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm better than this, and it will not take me down. Okay? That's a great way. Now, that's for my atheists, okay? That's for my, I think I can do everything myself. That only worked for me for a short while because, I've always and forever will need a higher power. And I've talked about that. I can't tell, this microphone's dropping down. I talked about that, I think. And if I haven't yet, I apologize. But what I'm saying is I couldn't do anything without a higher power. And I literally mean anything. And that includes changing my thinking. So I actually used a God sound. I'm using the word God. Oh, no. If you're one of those atheist people, go back to previous example using anger and fire and passion, blah, blah, blah. I used the love of God to empower my change of thinking. And it took me unbelievably long to be able to do this. And I want you guys to be able to do it instantly. And how you do that, and this is literally how this is going to change your life, is you take your higher power, whatever it is, find a way to believe that it loves you. If you need an example of something that loves you, find something in your life, anything. I used to use the freaking dog because I loved the dog. It was so cute. Dog loved me. I'm not saying the dog was my higher power. I'm saying that dog was the example of the love my higher power could give me. Okay? Could be a fish, could be a computer game. I don't know, but it's the love that you receive from something. That's your high. The object is not your higher power. The love is your higher power, okay? That love, use that to change your thinking. God loves me so much, I don't have to be depressed. God loves me so much that I don't need to be sad. My higher power is filling me with spirit to the point where I can overcome anything. And then these thoughts, they escalate into better and better thinking. It becomes, I am getting better. I am getting well. I am living in abundance. And then we go into manifestations and mantras, which will be a different show. So let's circle all the way back to the evil people, okay? The reason they're evil, assuming they're not complete psychopaths, is their thought behaviors have become extremely poor and dark. And then it manipulates their external reality. And then they want to kill innocent things like a cat. And when they see a cat, they get enraged and they use passion and thinking and they just go and murder it. That's us, except we're murdering ourselves. You're the cat. Your depression is the murderer. And now we're going to use the same technique, but to make it better. I'm going to empower my thinking with emotions. If I have to get mad, if I have to get passionate, if I have to get rigorous, I'm going to do that to change my thoughts. I'm not going to go out there and say right away and change my actions. It will happen, but I'm going to use it to change my thoughts. I gave passion an example. I gave God as an example. Or love as an example. Better just use that as a word in case I turn people off with God. Oh, no. Anyways, that's how we do it, folks. That's how you change your thinking. Now, there's a couple other like major subcategories in here. We have how to change your thinking, like what to do when you change your thinking, how behaviors affect thinking, how emotions affect thinking. Don't just, go out there today. Just literally after you watch this, go out there today and be like, I'm going to find something that loves me. I don't know what it is. I'm going to find it. If you can't find it, then you go, I'm going to get pissed. I'm just going to get mad. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to tell myself I'm better than this. And I'm going to keep doing that over and over and over again until I actually believe that I'm better than this. Or I'm going to find that loving thing, and it's going to love me and love me and love me until I actually believe that it loves me, and then I'm going to use that to change my thinking. That's what you do. That's what you do. You do that every single day. I have OCD, or I did, or whatever. You do it every second. There is no too much. I get asked as a trainer, how can I do this exercise too much? No. You cannot change your thinking too much. It's impossible. So get out there and get to work. I'll see you next time.